Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to show you my favorite face and eye brushes. I'm going to show you the ones that I have, which are the majority of the brushes that I use pretty much every single day and the ones that I love, and hopefully you guys will be able to find them. I think most of them you can find them at your local drugstore. So let's start with face brushes. So the first brush that I'm going to talk about is this one from Equal Tools, and this is the powder brush. And it usually, this one and this one, which I'll talk about this one in a minute, which is a kabuki brush from Equal Tools too. They both came in a kit with 2 eye brushes that I'm going to show you. So it was, I think, around $8 or something for 4 different brushes, 2 face brushes and 2 eye brushes. So I think that's really good. Equal Tools is an eco-friendly line, so all the brushes are super organic and natural, and they're so soft. I use this one for powder to kind of set my makeup, so I love this one. The Kabuki one, which is so soft. Love it. Love it. And I love the colors too. So then I have this one. I have quite a few brushes from Quo, which is a line that you can find at Shoppers. Again, it's a Canadian line, so I'm not sure if you guys can find these in the US, but you can go to the Quo website and maybe check them out if you guys are interested. If not, there's always like different alternatives. I don't know, for this one, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to find it because I've never ever seen a brush like this one. And this is the bronzing powder brush by Quo, and look at it's humongous. It's so much bigger than, okay, I'm about to show you guys the 187 by MAC. This is the 187. Look at this. This is like, I don't ever use this. I used to use this to set my makeup with powder, but it's so big. Maybe like all over the face for like a nice bronzy effect. Or maybe even like a body brush. It's huge, but it's so soft. It doesn't shed. This Quo brush, it must have been, I bought it 2 years ago or something, or maybe last year. No, not last year. It was the year before that. But it must have been around $12 or something. But the good thing at Shoppers is that they usually have different coupons that you can find at Flyers. They usually have the Quo products, the makeup products and the brushes at a certain like discount. They usually have discounted prices, so either like 15% off or 20% off, but I like this one. So then the 187 that I just showed you guys, this one is by MAC, and you can't really see the name anymore. This is a dual fiber brush. It's a stippling brush. I used to use this as my foundation brush, but now that there's the Sigma F80, which is the flat top kabuki brush, which that is the most amazing brush ever, and it's drying out right now, but I love that brush so much. That's the one that I use for my foundation, and I like the classic foundation brushes, but now I'm starting to use this one as my blush brush. I don't know why, but I like it. When you use a dual fiber brush, you don't get the same pigmentation as like using like a regular powder brush or whatever. So you get less pigmentation, which sometimes can be good, especially when you're using a cream blush or a really, really pigmented blush. I like to use this brush for all those things. So, and it's so soft. I do have to say though, the shape of it, I don't know why it's changed since I got it a couple of years ago. It's now it's a different shape, and the black bristles, they feel a little bit different. They feel more stiff and hard than they did when I first got it, but maybe it's because, I don't know, it usually happens with all the brushes, but yeah. And then this powder brush that I just showed you, it seems like I'm like foreshadowing every single brush. But this one, I got it a long time ago. It doesn't really have like a brand name, it just says powder brush. And I got this one at Walmart. These ones were my first makeup brushes ever. Really. I think there's water stuck in there and now it's all, I have to glue it. Yeah, but you know what? I've had this for such a long time and it's so soft, this powder brush. It's huge and I really like it. It's really good quality for the price. It was around $3 or something. But yeah, and the eye brush that came with it, it's my favorite eye brush ever, I have to say. I don't even know the brand. I think it's like No Name, and it was so cheap, but it has to be my favorite eye brush because it's so soft. I've had it for such a long time. You can do so much with just that simple eye brush. I love it. So I love this one. Then this is like the foundation brush that I've been telling you guys about, the one that I've been using apart from my flat top kabuki brush. This one is by Quo as well. And this is the Precision Foundation brush. And it's pointy like this. When I first saw it, I was like, what am I going to do with this thing? Like, I didn't know how to use this. Because it wasn't really for like spot treatment or anything like that to conceal blemishes. It's not really good for that. And it's not really good for foundation either because, look, it's pointy. I have a pretty small face. I don't really have temples. So this one for me is perfect for foundation. I just paint my face pretty much. It sounds horrible, but I paint it with this thing and then I blend it out with a dual fiber brush so that you don't really see any hard lines, and because you don't want anything to look streaky and cakey and anything like that. So I use this for that, and then I finish it off with this. This must have been around $12 or something, 11 maybe. Then this one by Estee Lauder, which I use this as my blush brush too, apart from a dual fiber brush. It's just a plain blush brush. I have bronzer on, my Victoria's Secret bronzer that I absolutely love. That's like a holy grail product, I think. I've used it every single day since I got it. It's in Goddess. I've showed it in a lot of my videos, so if you guys are interested, just click on the videos when you see them. The little bar thingy, because I think I showed my Victoria's Secret bronzer in every single video that I did. So I use this brush for that. Oh, this one sheds though. It sheds, but the thing is that I think it's because I've had it for so many years. I think it's been 5 years or something, and it's not really that soft, I have to say, and it sheds a lot, so I'm probably going to have to get rid of this one really soon. And I do want to replace it with a really good blush brush. And then this one from Quo too, which is my last face brush, and this is the face contour brush by Quo, and it looks like this. It's just the white bristles and it's angled, and this is perfect for contouring, for what I just said, for bronzer, but I don't really use this for bronzer. I like to use this more for blush, and then you kind of, you know, you get really good pigmentation. You can kind of smile and go like that. But this is absolutely perfect because of the shape of it for contouring. You know, just make sure that you get the thicker part, this part, on this side, and then the smaller one on that side. You know, so that you'll get the entire cheekbone. I think it would be cool for highlight too. I think it would be really good for that. There. So yeah, so this is a multi-use brush that you can use for everything. So multi-use, is that how you say it? I don't know. Those are my favorite face brushes, and now let's move on to the eye brushes really quick. This one by Spa Resource, which is the crease brush that I use for my crease all the time. It looks like this, and it's really small and soft and tapered, and I love it. It's very stiff, which I like. So this is perfect for the crease, for my crease at least, because I have small eyes. So it's honestly, it's like a pencil brush. It looks exactly like a pencil brush. Just a little bit thicker than a pencil brush. But so you just use the eyeshadow and then you can kind of draw the line, and you'll see like a very precise line. And you can use this to put eyeshadow on the lower lash line too. So I love this one. Walmart too. How much was it? Probably $5 or something like that. And I bought this one too from Spa Resource, which is the eye contour brush, and it looks like that. This is so weird. It looks like a teeny tiny version of the F80 foundation brush by Sigma, the flat top kabuki brush. It looks exactly like that, and it's so soft. It's very stiff, and so this is perfect for the crease. Also, once you have that line drawn up with this brush or whatever brush, you can totally use this to blend it out, and then use like a fluffy brush to blend it out even more. These two were around the same price. Then the couple of eye brushes that came with the Eco Tools kit, these ones that I adore. I adore this one. I really do. Oh my god, I dropped it. I love this one. This is a fluffy blending brush, perfect for eyeshadows. It's big. It reminds me of the MAC 224 brush because it's not like the MAC 117. It's a lot bigger, it's taller, but it's more flimsy. It's not really stiff. It is super soft though, which I like, and it doesn't shed. So this is perfect to blend out eyeshadow. It says that it's a concealer brush, but I like to use it for paint pots and for cream eyeshadows. But I like this one. It's soft, it's stiff. Usually these kinds of brushes with like the synthetic hairs, they don't really shed, so I like that. But I love how soft it is. That's one of my favorite things, and it's perfect for, yeah, cream eyeshadows, paint pots. So I think it's super. I really recommend getting this kit by Eco Tools. You get 2 face brushes and 2 eye brushes and you're set. So I love that. Then foreshadowing, this one, the MAC 180. Oh my god, 117. This is like so classic. It's such a classic brush. I don't know why I forgot the number, but the 117, the famous 117 blending brush, or the Sigma E25, is it? Please. This is a brush that I would totally recommend for everyone, especially for someone who's starting out with makeup and who doesn't really know what brushes go with what and how to use them properly. I feel like this one is just the perfect eye brush, because with this little brush you can do so much. You can use it as a concealer brush, different blemishes and stuff. I know that a lot of people like to use these ones to conceal for what it is, for the eyes, to pack on color on the lid. The perfect crease brush too, as a highlight, to put highlight there, and it's so dynamic and original, and I love this one. It's really soft, it hasn't shed since I got it. I think I want to get a couple more because they're multi-purpose. I got this one by Quo too, Definer Shadow brush, and this one is pretty big. It's synthetic hairs and it doesn't really fit my eye. Look at it, it's covering my entire eye. But I do use this one, I really do. It's stiff, which I like too. For synthetic hair brushes, I like them when they're stiff. When it comes to powder brushes and other kind of brushes like dual fiber brushes, I like them when they're so soft and kind of flimsy. It must have been around $6 or something at Quo. This one's from Quo. And yeah, so I use this to put eyeshadow on my lid, and that's pretty much it. You can turn it also, and you can do the crease with just that part, because it's really thick, and I like that. And it's very precise. And you can use this as a concealer brush too. And this one is the brush that I was talking about that I bought. This was my first eye brush ever, and this was my first face brush ever. These two. No brand, got them at Walmart, so cheap, and I'm in love with this one. I can't really say anything about it except that it's perfect. It's so soft. It's flimsy, like I like it flimsy, but it's not that flimsy. It's kind of stiff. It's like a combination of the two, which I like. It cannot be compared to any other eye brush there. Like from Sigma, from MAC, I haven't really found a brush like this one. Basic brush. I use this to put eyeshadow on my lid, and then I like to blend it out too because it's really soft for that. You can use this to put the highlight color. Sometimes, before I even got a pencil brush, I would use this to put color on my inner corner. With this, I would just go like that. Use this also for concealer. I love it. Even like a really subtle, simple highlight, just a little bit. Always my go-to brush. I don't know why I always go back to this one. This one, which is an all-over shadow brush, which I don't use it for all over my eye, like on my lid, because it's humongous too. And this one's by Quo as well. There it is. And this one is perfect for the highlight. I can't remember the number from Sigma of the one that looks very, very similar to this one, which is really huge and it's black. This one, it must have been around $9 or $10. Sometimes when I have a really dark look and it looks a little bit too smoky, because sometimes you don't want such a smoky eye, because it may look like, or when I get like raccoon eyes from using like too much black or whatever, I love this one because I can just pick up a little bit of the highlight color and then kind of go like this, and then it'll blend out the hard edges. And my last brush that I'm going to show you guys is the MAC 266 brush, which is an angled eyeliner brush for gel eyeliner. Perfect to smudge some sort of eyeliner, either pencil or a shadow or gel eyeliner on the lower lash line, on the upper lash line. If you really want, the cat eye effect, so that's why it's angled. Oh, eyebrows too. To fill in your eyebrows. A lot of people use this one for the eyebrows. I think it's perfect for the eyebrows. Brushes for someone who's starting out with makeup and just wants like 4 or 5 basic brushes that are going to do a lot of things. I would recommend this one, the angled eyeliner brush by MAC. I would go for the 217 by MAC. Perfect. I would go for the 187. Which you can use as your foundation brush, you can use it for powder, for blush. This one by MAC, also an eye brush. So this one to put the color on the lid, and this one to blend it out and to put color in the crease. And then this one for your eyeliner and your brows. So you're pretty much, with these ones, with these 3, you're pretty much set for an entire eye look. Either this one or this one, because they're exactly the same, but one of these two. For powder, this one. To put bronzer on, contour, and blush. With these 3 brushes and these 3 brushes, I think you would be set to do an entire face and to just have them in your kit or whatever, in your makeup bag, wherever, to travel with them. I think these are the 6 main basic makeup brushes that I would recommend for everyone, really. So yeah, so hopefully you guys liked this video. If you have any more ideas and just different videos that you would like me to do, just let me know in the comments down below or as a video response. So yeah, so hopefully you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.